Well, welcome to another stream, everybody. We'll see how this one goes. Plan for tonight is to work on my friend's birthday cake. He's coming for the weekend to celebrate his birthday. We've been celebrating it like that for quite a few years now. So, yeah, we're going to get started. Plan for tonight is to try and make a Xbox Series X. He's a big gamer. So I'm going to try and make that. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to make the controller, just going to make the Xbox itself. But yeah, I got some measurements. Well, I had some measurements. Where the heck did they go? Oh, there they are. Got them underneath. Got some measurements of the dimensions. It's supposed to be like 11 by 6. I have two 13 by 9 cakes made here, but they are not not even a true. How's it going? Brawl Stars, what's up, man? You have the Xbox Series X? That's awesome. I wonder, I'm gonna need to have the chat out here. So let's see if I can make that pop up. Live chat. There we go. Now I can see it. How's it going, crazy? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, we're gonna get started here. I got a tape measure. We're gonna do some measuring. I don't know how detailed I'm gonna get. I kind of had it figured out that I'm going to, I think, cut the cake like this, and then I'm gonna make the bottom layer out of the scraps, and then I'm gonna stack 2 layers on top of that to try and get 6 inches tall. It's gonna be tough no matter what. The cake's not like even either, so I got some doll to hopefully put in the cake to hold it level, but we'll see how things go. It's gonna be interesting no matter what. But we're gonna get started here. Like I said, this one's about the flattest one, so I feel like I should probably, you can't really see the other one here, and there's no good angle to do this unless I go like down from the top, which I suppose I might be able to do that, but I don't know if that's any better of an angle or not if I do something like that. Maybe, I don't know. I think I'm gonna do this one for the top layer just because it's nice and square. And then I think I'm gonna work with this one, which I have a second one here. I'm gonna use this one for the bottom, but I still gotta make it decent. I think this will be a good part to cut out for 11 by 6, I think is what I had written down. Then I've got myself a definitely mimic the RuneScape cake. I wish I could. This is, like I said, this is for my friends, so I didn't know what to make, but we're going with an Xbox Series X, so I could show you here. I don't know if you've seen it or not. Crazy, I was showing a little bit earlier. We're trying to make the Xbox Series X, but it's gonna be on its side. I'm not gonna do it standing up just because that's like way too tall to try and get and keep it standing straight. It's just not going to be a good time. But if I do it sideways, which is how I have mine, I've got an Xbox Series X, we should be fine. But anyways, we're going to do 11 by 6 here. So I'm just going to get my tape out. I got a big bread knife I can use. You can also use like fishing string to do this supposedly too. My dad said that works really well, which I've got someplace up here, which I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. It's so tiny, it's like hard to even see. Supposedly you can take like fishing string and like press it down through the cake and it'll work pretty good, but I think I'm gonna use my knife to cut it up first. Once we get the general shape done, now we can start frosting. I tried making black frosting, but it did not turn out. I did not have enough black color to make it, so it's not gonna be exactly black, which sucks, but is what it is. I gotta try and get 11 inches on this one, which is like dang near the whole flipping cake. Yeah, this will work. This will work good. Now if I can get a straight line. And it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. I don't think my friend's really gonna care that much, but I need to get another phone here. I'm gonna have to get my chat up on my phone because the chat's not staying up, so I can't read it. I might have to put chat up on this phone. Well, that means I gotta get another charger. I might have to be right back here. Let me go grab another charger here. I'll be right back. The other phone's about dead here, so. There we go. I got another charger here. This one will work good. It's got like multi. I got my normal phone on the charger too. I definitely want to be able to read the chat for more than 2 seconds because I'm not going to be able to like focus on chat a whole lot. But I'll be able to look up and read it if I have it in front of me. Just a heads up too. I don't know what streams are going to look like this weekend. I'm going to be playing, my friend likes the game of Monster Hunter World. So Monster Hunter Wilds, I believe, is coming out. So he wants to play that. So I potentially will stream that. I'm thinking about either doing a really early morning stream tomorrow or stream before he gets here. He's not going to get here until probably like 8:30 my time. So thinking if I get off work early enough and I go straight into streaming, either that or I stream tomorrow morning at like 5:30 in the morning, which we could do too. All right, so we got one. This is going to be the base. Well, not the base. This is going to be the top or the middle, I guess. So there's one chunk of it. My hands are clean, so we don't have to worry about that. So basically, I just need to mimic this here to make another layer, which is kind of nice because now we have a guide. And then we got to make a base layer, which is going to suck, but try and get it cut decently. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Here's the color I'm planning to try. I tried to get black. I don't know what you call that. It's almost like a halo like green, like almost a military color. So I'm pretty happy with that. I needed way more black coloring to make black. It just is what it is. So okay. So that's 2 layers there. Now I just gotta make the base layer to get the extra 2 inches. That's gonna be pretty good. I think if I cut these at 6 inches maybe, and then I do them crossways, I should be able to just fill in, and we should be good. Anybody who's tuning in, we are making a Xbox Series X cake for my friend's birthday this weekend. He's a big gamer, and I usually celebrate his birthday with him. We've been celebrating his birthday for like, I don't know, it's probably getting close to 10 years now at this point, honestly. We've been celebrating it for a long time, so kind of a tradition at this point. I used to go pick him up. He lives about 2.5 hours away. I used to go pick him up and drive and get him, and then drive him back, and then I'd take him back on Sunday or whatever, but he drives here now with his fiance, so works out a little better. I don't have to travel that whole way. All right, so that I gotta try and make into the base. That's gonna be the base of the cake, which is about right. I don't know if you can even see that. It's not a very good angle, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was the same one for the fruitcake. Yep, same time as last year. That's funny, crazy you say that. Yep, that's 100% right. Take off my sweater here. I'm already getting warm. I'm not even doing anything. standing here. Yeah, that fruitcake, that was flipping just insane. Like, just, that was ridiculously huge. That fed, so we've got, like, his brothers are coming too, his fiance, so he's got two of his brothers are coming probably. I don't think his third one is. So we've got 2 brothers coming, his fiance, so we'll have a full house here, which will be cool. It's always a good time. I'm just gonna like fill this in maybe with that last piece I have. I don't know. This is gonna suck no matter what. I think it's not gonna really fill in how I want it to. I should just like cut this flat probably and try and take the tops off of these and just fill it, because it doesn't really matter, because this is just the base. Like, it's not really that important, but it does hold the cake up. So I shouldn't probably say it's not that important. We'll just fill in the best we can and call it good, and then we can stack those other ones on there and adjust it so it's somewhat level as we need to. Let's see here. See if we can get this on there. I wonder what I should do. That one's pretty flat, but this one's pretty flat too. If I do the top, maybe I do the top that one. Stack this one on here. Oh yeah. We're gonna need some filling here, but I've got some cake left. At least I'm gonna use most of the cake, it looks like. I'm not gonna waste anything, which is good. A lot of times when I'm making like a cake from like nothing, basically, I like don't waste the cake, but it's like you gotta just eat it. Nah, I'm honestly not a huge fan of cake, but a piece here and there is fine. I'm not gonna eat a whole cake though by myself, that's for sure. Okay, that's pretty good right there. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll put this one on top. Basically just building a big giant flipping rectangle or cube, not a cube, but I don't even know what the correct term for that is. Alright, we should go get rid of that now. Try not to make a mess. I wish I had like multiple cameras, like different views. So this is what we got here. I think it's plenty tall. We can check the height on it. There's gonna be a little bit of slope on it no matter what. It's not gonna quite make 6, but we'll call it 6, right? Haha. It's gonna be about 5 probably, which is good enough. That'll work. And then we'll save this extra piece here in case we need to fill more. I'm not sure what I'll do. This is gonna be the tough part, is just putting it all together from this point on. I should probably use the doll though. Make it sturdy. I'm gonna have a lot of filling in on that side to do too, which sucks. If I can use some of this cake here, maybe I can fill in that side pieces so we don't have to use so much frosting. I am limited on frosting because I used one container to make it whatever color I made, which is I really don't know what color I made, but that's all we could get. We did black first, but it turned like purple, and the fruitcake video kind of got me hooked on your channel. That's funny, crazy. That's awesome. I watched a stream or two, but then after I watched a few videos, I was like, yeah, I like this guy. That's funny. That's awesome, crazy. Yeah, that cake, the fruitcake was just wild. That was just like, I'm just going for whatever, you know. There was not really any plans behind that. It was just like, oh, I'm gonna make a cake out of 2 fruit pizzas and see how it goes. But it turned out pretty good, so and it tasted amazing. Like, if you make one of those fruit pizzas, they're awesome. How long have you been in here, Crazy? Like, how long have you, I guess, subscribed or watched me? Because we're just over a year now with live streaming, really, because we started, I think, in December of last year, but like I didn't start RuneScape until later in the year. Okay, it's about 5 inches. I'm gonna make all my little doll pieces, I'm gonna make them 4 inches. If I can get one cut. I should have used a saw, but we're just gonna use this like snips here. I think it'll cut it. It's just 1/4 inch doll, so it's not anything like crazy. It should cut no problem. I think we can just base it off of that. We're gonna use the doll just to stabilize it. I don't think we're gonna have any problems. It seems pretty sturdy, but we'll stabilize it anyways. It's kind of funny. So like my great grandma, she was a cake maker, like a professional one. So then my dad kind of learned the skill, and then I kind of watched him. I kind of don't do it like the way you should. I just kind of do it my own way, but I've done some pretty neat cakes. I've done a Winnie the Pooh. I've done like a bunch of different cakes, like a flour cake, and for like my sisters and stuff like that. So, and then I've done an Xbox controller, which I wonder if I've got any pictures of that. We making cake? How's it going, Modash? We're making cake. Sorry if I don't read chat right away. I am kind of slow while I'm focusing on cutting these right now. Hopefully nobody gets any wood in their cake here. This snips is not made for cutting wood, but it's gonna work, I think. Let's see. That should be plenty. I don't need that many. I don't think that's already 6. Let's do 8 here since we've got another 2 to go. I'm not big on cake. I always tell my wife to get me a cherry pie or something. Nice. We make a pretty good or I make a pretty good banana cream pie. It's like an old-fashioned like version of it. Make it with like whole milk, which it's fantastic. It's like my favorite pie to make, and I don't make very many pies. I can make an apple pie that's decent and the banana cream pie that's pretty good. But other than that, I don't really make too many other desserts, to be honest. I'll make cakes, but I don't really make a lot of stuff from scratch besides that banana cream cake. But all right, so I'm going to make sure that we don't get any wood in the cake here. And then I'm going to place these around the cake. And that way we know it's not going to go anywhere. Like I said, I don't think it's going to go anywhere anyways. I don't think we're going to have any problems. I really don't. But this will make it sturdy no matter what. So not a bad idea. Just in case it like starts slipping for some weird reason. We know we'll be good here that way. So is that SpongeBob? Yeah, it's I got this from my sister for Christmas, like I think this is 2 years ago now. Yeah, it's like a Christmas SpongeBob shirt. I love SpongeBob, not gonna lie. Big SpongeBob fan. It's even funnier now that I've like rewatched it kind of as an adult. I feel like it's the humor is like you get the jokes more, whereas as a kid a lot of that stuff just goes over your head, to be honest. Like you don't even understand how bad some of the jokes are, and then you watch it again and you're like, yeah, surprised I could say that on TV, which is funny. But it's so subtle that most people don't even pick up on it. If you're not like listening for it, you don't pick up on it normally. Hey, now I did some Keenan and Kelly. I don't even know what that is, I guess. Is that another show? Alright, what am I gonna put this last one in? Oh, I got the other piece yet. I guess we can shove it in with that. There. Now our cake should be very stable. Not that I was really worried about it before, but this should be super good now. It shouldn't really be able to move a whole lot. Be good there. Now we can start filling it in. I just hope I have enough frosting, y'all. If I run out of frosting, we're just in trouble. That's what it's gonna be. I think I'll have plenty though. I think we'll be good. I've got if you got an Xbox Series X and it's black, it has like the lime green circles on the one side, which, let's see here. I almost think I should what if I should cut this smooth here so it's all one? I should probably do that. That way it's, even though I'm gonna make a mess, probably cut it smooth. That way we have one side that looks, and then the flipping bottom piece is moving nice. We have one side that'll be good for that because I'll need a nice flat side to make that. Here's extra cake if anybody wants any. It's not a lot, but I don't know how you're gonna get it, but it's there. Oh, we got a mess already here. I'm just gonna clear it off. I got the garbage can right next to me, so if I sweep it onto the counter here, we'll be good. Keenan and no way you don't know. Old Nickelodeon show came in the night. Loves orange soda. Something like that? Huh. I probably know. If I seen a picture of it, I probably would know. I definitely didn't watch it though. If I don't know the name. I remember I watched like Hey Arnold. I'd watch Cat Dog. I watched Johnny Bravo. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm sure there's some Ed, Edd and Eddy. Watch that every now and then. Courage. I was like, honestly, I was afraid of that one for a little bit, and my parents wouldn't let me watch it. I had a lot of younger siblings, and they wouldn't let me watch it when they were around, so that one was kind of, we got to watch that every so often, but not a lot, because by the time, like, I don't know, I just didn't watch it anymore, because my sisters were, like, too young to to be around, because they would always get scared here. All right, I'm just gonna have to go for it here. I've got some water to help smooth stuff out. I do have some like decorating cake bags, but I think I'm just gonna get as much frosting on here as I can. Nice, now I got it on my finger already. I usually make a mess of myself, so it is what it is. Everyone, quick OSRS news. There is a dude that got all skills, 200 mil XP in a month. It is not possible. 24 hours a day, no joke. Played 18 hours a day and is first place. Shared or bought? How the heck is... Yeah, that's impossible. There's no way. Huh. That's weird. Oh, Rocket Power. Rocket Power was good. I remember that. That was really good. I really enjoyed Rocket Power. I was actually just watching that when I had my surgery. It was on TV, and I don't know how many episodes I watched of it. I watched quite a few again. I think the last episode, he was like inventing some new trick and then trying it out at the show or something like that. I can't remember. It's been a long time, but since I'd watched it before that. Link's got only that much hours, even to 22 hours, but it was the bug of Nightmare Zone back then. You could log out for 6 hours, so you weren't sleeping then. I see. That makes sense. This is not a terrible color. It's more like, I don't know, the lighting makes it look like a gray. With as many colors as I added to it. I added brown, I added green because it wasn't dark enough. I added black, I added blue, and I added red. And somehow this is what we got here. Tito was the cool, yeah. Trying to think what other shows we used to watch. I remember we watched like a lot of like, it was like the Disney shows because my sisters would be watching it. Like a lot of the old Disney shows, I remember. Let's see, this side's gonna suck. We gotta be kind of careful with this. Totally Spies. I don't know if I knew that one. But we definitely watched a lot of Disney Channel stuff. I don't remember even, like I said, I don't remember them all, but. And Nate, how's it going? I'm late. I was doing a sad TOA run. What's the kick for? So my friends are coming this weekend, Nate. Well, one of my friends and his brother's coming this weekend. They're all my friends. I should just say it like that. My friends are coming, but they're all related this weekend, and it's one of their birthdays. So every year we spend his birthday with him. He usually comes to my house, or I go there, but usually he comes to my place, and usually do a cake for him. Like last year I did the fruit pizza cake, if you remember that. So I don't know if you know what an Xbox Series X is, Nate, or not. I'm sure you do. So we're making one of those. That's what we're doing right now. It's probably not going to be the best looking cake, but we'll make it as good as we can. Just got to make sure I don't run out of this flipping frosting, because if I run out, then we're just screwed here, I think. Problem is, it's like, how do you... I got to fill in all these dang gaps. That's probably my biggest issue with this. And then make it look somewhat decent. I wish I could get better camera angles, but I could actually back this up, I guess. You guys can see what I'm doing here a little bit. I'm just filling in the bottom. Just about got this side put together here. This side I think is going to be the side with the green dots in it, where it like breathes where the fan is. So leave that there. And we'll smooth everything out. Right now we're just getting it close. We're not really working on details yet here. Just gotta get it filled in somehow. I thought about freezing the cake beforehand, but I'll make it smooth here, Mod Ash. 2 malls and 10 kills at Gargs. If I get another this trip. Dude, nice, Crazy. That's awesome. Oh yeah, it'll turn out good. I'm not too worried. It's just always the time it takes to make it, but he appreciates it. What did I do? 2 years ago, I made him a car. I got pictures on my other. The problem is I got pictures on the phone. I'm streaming from, so I can't really show you the pictures. I made him a car 2 years ago. I've made him an Xbox controller that's Gears of War themed. That one turned out super cool. That's probably one of my favorite cakes I've ever done. This is just flipping nightmare trying to fill in this stupid. God. I do not like filling in this stuff here. This is our only bad side though to fill in, besides the one we just did. The cut sides always suck to try and fill in because you're trying to flip and go over the top of that spongy cake, and it's like not a good time. I don't know a lot about cake making. I've made brownies, but that's oven working. Cake making is pretty easy. I mean, like, you just follow the directions. If you can make brownies, you can make a cake. Like, it's not, the making of the cake is pretty easy. Like, I didn't make this from scratch. If I made it from scratch, then I'd be impressed with myself. But this is just a Betty Crocker. Throw it in the flipping bowl and mix it with some, like, all it has is like the cake mix. I think it was 3 eggs, a half a cup of vegetable oil, and then like 3/4 cup of water. So probably the most expensive thing on this thing is the dang eggs. Right now the flipping eggs are just ridiculous. All the birds have to go and die, all the chickens. Now PK just grab a giant sword and just flip and smack it. Yeah, put all that effort in and then just smoke it. Dude, I'm running out of frosting here already. This is not good. How am I supposed to make this flipping color again here? I have 2 more sides. I'm not gonna make it. This is bad. This is really bad. I'm gonna run out of flipping frosting. God dang it. I was worried about that. I've got more frosting here, so, and I just bought some what is it called here? I think I got plenty to get the other side done. But we're gonna be in trouble. Next time, make a prayer potion. That'd be pretty cool. It might be kind of tough. I don't know how you would do. You'd almost have to like carve that out. That would be tough. That would be neat as a drink. Have you guys seen those like 3D printed ones? I've seen some people make some pretty cool 3D printed prayer potions. Actually, one of my friends, my friend's brothers or whatever, he's my friend too. He's got a 3D printer. He would totally print me some prayer pots if I asked him to. I don't really have any place to display stuff behind me though on stream, so it'd be kind of like not wasted, but if you can't see it, what's the point in having it? I could put it someplace in my house here, but yeah, that side's ugly there. That might be a backside there. So we're in trouble. I don't know. I might have to just make that other side a different color because I'm running out. Like we're dang near out here already. Yeah, I should have him print me out some of those. I know he'd do it. There's probably plans out there for it someplace. I don't know exactly where you find that stuff, but I'm sure there's like 3D printer plans someplace for them. A lot of people share that stuff for free. Some people make you buy it though. I know he's really good about like sharing stuff with people, which is cool. Yeah, we're so screwed. Like we do not have enough frosting here. What am I doing? We need to fill this in. I'm gonna have to cut a piece of. I have to cut a piece of that in half and fill that in there because we're not gonna have enough flipping room. Professional baker, how's it going, RKS? Welcome to the stream. Go. Yeah, this is just not a good time. That's why you make more frosting than you think you're ever gonna use, because this stuff happens. Yeah, I do not. I'm so screwed on color. Like, I'm not gonna be able to match it no matter what I do, I don't think. First off, I'm out of black coloring, so my only option is maybe to mix them like green, brown, and blue, and see if I can get this gray again. I don't know. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to get it, unfortunately. Where did I put my knife? I see some cool 3D printers, but don't got a lot of knowledge. It's more also for jewelry. Yeah, 3D printing is super cool. If I should show you guys his channel. One of my friends has a 3D printing channel. Well, not 3D printing, but he 3D prints a lot of stuff on there. Should show you guys that sometime. All right. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here now. I'm in trouble. We've got plenty of coloring, like green and blue and brown, but I'm out of flipping black. I just don't know. I don't know the color wheel either, so that doesn't help. I suppose there's ways to make. I suppose I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this container though. I need to get another spoon to wash my hands, so I'll be right back. I need to grab our colors too here. I think I'm gonna do blue sky, blue, brown, and I wish I had a darker green. I think I've only got one green color. Green, where are you? Oh, there's green. I think I want to do blue, green, brown here. I need to grab another spoon though here, 1 second. Mix this up. Then I'm probably gonna need some knives. See how much you get off? I could smooth for a while. I don't think I'm gonna get a lot, honestly. I would definitely get some, but I don't think, I didn't put it on very thick, but I can get some off of it for sure, especially off the top here. We can definitely fill in some. Like that was a big chunk there that we just filled in. We'll see what we can get. It's a good idea. Problem is I got so much flipping to fill in on these stupid sides with the cracks on them. I got just a huge gap there. Nice. I need to fill that in with a piece of flipping. This side's that other side's even worse. Yeah, we're gonna be in trouble here. Gonna be what it is though. I'll make it work no matter what. I usually do. I don't know how, but it always comes together some way or another. Take some more off the top here. The real question is like, how am I even gonna, are we gonna cut this to eat it? This thing's like gonna be a, what are you gonna take, a piece that's like this tall in the corner, I guess? You're gonna have like a flipping half a cake in each piece. See what we can get. We're getting quite a bit off of here, and I don't need a whole lot on the top there. Once I clean my knife too a little bit, we can make stuff look a lot nicer. Right now I'm just getting the, I know it looks pretty rough right now, but we will get it together here. No matter what, I'm gonna have to make more frosting. Yeah, this side looks a little better here now at least. And I might have to face it away from him a certain direction and be like, oh, here's your cake, don't look at the back side. Trying to make a flippin' 3D cake. In reality, I guess, is what this is. There's no good way. A lot of the cakes I will just like, it'll just be like a top view cake, which top view cakes are a lot easier. Like if I just have to like draw a design on the cake, that's pretty simple. This is like my second like 3D cake. I did that car for him 2 years ago, and that sucked. That was a lot of work. All right, that's probably enough off the top there. I'm just gonna have to make more frosting. It's gonna be what it is. We've still got the one full side yet to do. I do need to save a little bit of white, but I don't need a lot. As long as I have a little bit left, I think I'll be good. I'm just gonna dump this all into almost all of it into here to do this last side. I'll show you guys what we got. So we got this whole side to fill in yet here, but this side's pretty decent. I'll smooth it out, of course. I think that side, I'm gonna do the green on, put all the dots on it, and then I'll have to go around it with more of a darker color, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm definitely not gonna need a ton of white. Once I start using bags, it's a lot easier. Just need to save enough so we can make a few lines. It's probably good there. I could probably make the rest into it. You got proof you ran out of supplies? What is my cooking level? Oh, I got flipping stuff all over the place. I don't know what my cooking level is. Let's say we're not like great cooks, but we're not terrible. I'd say we're like 70. We'll go with like 70. We can make a lot of stuff. We're definitely not no flipping 99 though. You know, cook's assistant, that's like a level 1 quest, right? You're a PS3 player? I was a long time, Modash, for a long time, but all my friends switched to Xbox. So it's like, well, why the heck am I the only one out of my friends playing on PS3? Made no sense. It's making a cake, so it's at least 40. Callie? First 99 strength? Heck yeah. That's awesome. Congrats, man. That first 99 is always huge. No matter what it is, it's like the most satisfying thing in the world. Our first 99 was defense, but that account is on RS3, unfortunately, so see if we can get this off. Some of this frosting off here. You guys can't really see what I'm doing. Sorry, I need to move stuff kind of out of the way so you guys can see what I'm doing rather than just hiding it. We'll see if I can mix it, at least get a gray started here with what we had in here. It's changing colors already. Doing sulfurs, which I learned from this stream. That's awesome. I'm glad we can teach you something. Never I would switch because the controllers are weird. It is. It's a big difference. I still got my PS3. I haven't opened it up in a long time. Only other 99 is thieving. Used to make a lot of gold. Yeah, thieving's kind of a grind here. All right, I don't know what we're gonna do here. We're just gonna start adding colors. It's gonna be ugly no matter what. I got knives here. We're just gonna chunk it right away. We'll go in with some brown and see how this goes. So we've got, I don't know if you guys can even see that, just brown icing. We'll get this in here, get a good base going, but it's just gonna look brown right away. We're in trouble, but we'll make it work somehow. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna make it work. It's gonna change colors here quickly now again, but it's gonna be like just straight brown. Once I think I add blue though and some green in there, it'll change pretty quickly too. It's hard to make dark colors. I should have, this is my dad's like coloring kit, so I should have made sure there was a lot more black coloring in there before I did this, but I did not, and that's my own fault, so it is what it is. That one's not open. My hands are gonna be just flipping all sorts of different colors too. You can always tell I've made a cake because of flipping, my hands are colored and flipping coloring, and of course it doesn't just go away. It takes a little bit to get it off your hands. Let's see, I'm just gonna poke through it with a knife here. Oh, nice. Look at that. One thing we're good at is making a mess, that's for sure. All right, we're gonna get a big chunk of blue in there. Now this should really change colors again on us. I need another paper towel. My hands are just flat. We're good. We're really good at this, you know? Really good. We know what we're doing, right? Not really. I wish, like I said, I wish I had some of the pictures of the cakes I've done. I've done some pretty cool cakes. This should change. This should change the color though again pretty drastically, but it's probably gonna go flipping. Looks like it's going green on us. Might have to add some other color in there now. Or at least getting a darker color. I don't know what you want to call that. That's almost like another military like green color. I don't think I should add any more green in there. That's probably a bad idea. If I add green, it's gonna flip and turn. What if I add red to that? That might make it kind of purplish, maybe? Think if I have red? Okay, sweet. Yeah, I've got red left. Let me grab some red. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know what you want to call it. It's almost like a green. We'll add some red to that. See if it'll go gray on us. Let me go grab some red real quick. Hopefully we got red. I used some earlier, so I know I got some here. Just don't have any left. Red. We got some red here. We'll see. Maybe just a little. Okay, I'll try a little at a time here. We'll see. That too much? We can always add more, right? More is less. Let me get it on the spoon here. We can definitely always add more. All right, here we go. We'll see what happens. Oh, it's changing here. Probably gonna need a little bit more. Here's some more mixing stream here. But it's turning out. It's not getting too bad. It's still pretty greenish. Probably gonna need some more in there, I suppose. Wonder if I doubled. Nice. I'm just making a mess. If I double that, let's put a little more in there. It's probably too much. We're gonna go for it. Herbal lower level rising. Yeah, we're just mixing some potions here. Let's see how this goes. Probably should have maybe use that other spoon to scrape some of that off. Nice. I just got a flipping mess going on. I'm gonna mix cake into the flipping frosting. So I like to use a lot of paper towels because I flipping just make a mess. I usually wash my hands like 20 times when I'm cooking something. We can get that down in there. Can I even switch spoons now? Mix it with the other one. The hardest part about this stream is just keeping everything somewhat on camera, because it's like, it's not that easy to show you guys. Got me hungry? Made a sandwich? What kind of sandwich did you make? Oh, there we go. There we go. It's changing from the green. Heck yeah. JJ, good call. Nice. It's still not going to be dark gray, but maybe it will darken up the longer it's there. Just got to get a good mix on it. That's definitely a bigger change. I can't believe how dark the cake is, though. Sandwich with chili cheese slices? Ooh, chili cheese slices? That's a... What are those? Is that a type of cheese? This is honestly not bad. I mean, this is like... It's still not the gray that I want it to be, but I think it's the gray that it's gonna have to be. So I don't know if we add any more to it, add any more red, or if we stick with what we got here and just hope it kind of darkens up. I'd say there's a good chance that it will continue to darken once we get it out on the actual cake here. So like I said, we can hide the one side too. The only bad part is like we're gonna need some in the bag to fill in around the green dots, because basically this whole side is gonna be green dots, and then we gotta fill in around it with the gray. Give it that like vent look. I don't know. It's still kind of camel green. I think it's close. I think it's what we're going to get. I'm going to wash my hands again, though. Give me 1 second. You can never wash your hands enough, especially if you're making food for other people. God, that looks flipping terrible to what I just wiped on there. Nice. I'm gonna have to clean up some of these flipping knives too, because I'm about out of knives here, and I'm gonna need those for like smoothing it out. flipping cake all over the place. There's my gray one. We'll probably use this one to spread this. Let's use that one again. I got the blue. At least I kind of got some paper towels ripped before we started. Nice job on the color call there, JJ. I think it'll look pretty decent. It's not gonna be perfect, but like I said, we can always face that part away, and it'll be fine. Clean up some of this stuff so I don't flipping knock it off the counter here. I made sure and covered the seat that I'm sitting on just in case I flipping dropped any frosting on it. It's like a white seat, so not gonna be pretty if we drop something nice and we got blue all over. Oh, we're really good at making a mess. I am that guy. Nice. This reminds me of those memes that guy's cooking, wash his hands after everything they touched or did. If I don't, though, I'm going to have flipping blue and green and everything all over the place. Like I said, I wouldn't be so concerned if it was like for myself. I really wouldn't care that much because whatever, you know, if it's for yourself, luck your fingers, who gives a crap? You're eating it, nobody else is. But when you're making something for somebody else, it's kind of like, yeah, especially when I stream it. And I told him he couldn't watch the stream tonight. He normally will watch the stream, but I'm like, hey, don't watch the stream tonight. I'm working on something for you. It's close. It's definitely not the color, but it is. It's in the ballpark. We'll take it. We just gotta try and get this thing filled in without like using up all our frosting. I think I'm just gonna make this the back side, so you can't really see it. So when you take a picture of it, it looks decent, but the back side doesn't. Not gonna really see it, so it's not gonna matter. We'll just cover it the best we can with a little bit of frosting and call it good. You can see the color difference, I think, on the stream there, but Matt, how's it going? I wish you'd decorate the white frosting. We've got some left here, Matt, just for you. Here, you can have this. Take it. Whipped fluffy white. It technically is white frosting with food coloring in it, so it's just dyed white or dyed gray now, or whatever the heck color we got going on here. I don't really know what we got going on for a color at this point. I was mad. I didn't know what to think of it, Matt. I was like, we've got white frosting. I think hopefully we'll have plenty to put in the bag here. I think we're gonna have plenty now. I think we'll be good. I could see the hints of red that I flipping didn't get mixed up. Only other color I thought about doing was red. I was a big fan of like red and black, those two color combinations. Nobody's judging you, my friend. Nice. This side's gonna be ugly. I mean, let's just be honest here. It's gonna be an ugly side. I'll make it as smooth as I can, but it's not gonna be pretty, which I'm okay with. So as long as we have three good sides or even four good sides, like as long as the top's good and one side where we put the green dots, vents on it. We're good. Who cares? He's not gonna care either. He's gonna be like, dang, you made me a cake, you know? Even though we make him one every year. So if we didn't make him a cake, he'd probably be more surprised. Said at least we're putting the effort in to make him something. Two days left, and I walk in dragon armor at 18 combat. Then give me 2 weeks max. You're gonna get third age? How much is third age right now? Third age is probably crazy, isn't it? I know it was down for a while there, but I don't know. Did that go back up? See, I have to flip it. All right, we're just about filled in here, so now the fun work can begin. This part with just covering kind of just sucks, you know. It's just this is the boring. I like getting it smoothed out and looking nice. Up to this point, it kind of is just whatever. I think I'll have plenty of this color left too, which is good because I can make a. I might even use this as the. This is gonna be the back side, but I might like use this as like the disc area. I can't decide if I want to put like white across the disc area to kind of like make it different, but I could make. No, I probably should use white on the disc area. All right, let's see what do we got going on here. Get some more in that corner there. Then we can start smoothing. Sure. I know it looks rough right now. I'm not gonna lie, it does look rough, but I promise we will pull it together. By the time we're done here, it'll look like something. He will love it. You made it for him. All the effort and love. Nice. If you can get black coloring tomorrow, make the details with it. If that makes you more happy. Yeah, we're probably just gonna finish it tonight. I'll be right back here. We got a whole day of work tomorrow, so it's gonna be what it is. It's going in the freezer tonight, or in the fridge. Probably in the freezer, so you can't see it. So his birthday's Saturday, so we'll probably celebrate his birthday Saturday afternoon. Let's get us some more paper towels here. So now we can actually have some fun. Like I like this part. We'll start with the gray. We'll just start with the top here. Top's gonna be easy. Oh, shoot, I got a flipping giant spot missing there. So I like to use like a cup of water, and then just start smoothing. You like don't want a ton of water. Nice. I'm like, I don't know why is it turning green on me here. Just gonna need to get some more on it. More on it. We'll get it smooth. The top's kind of dry already, which kind of sucks, but get some water on it, it'll start smoothing out. There's gonna be like a hint of green. I don't know what's going on here. I think it's just from all the colors I used. Clay, how's it going? Claire, how's it going? I like the shirt. This SpongeBob shirt for sure. The heck was that? Ghosts. My bunny. Where is she at? I don't know my bunny. Could have been my bunny stomping there. There's gonna be like a hint of green to this. I don't know why. I did this. This is my painting in the background here. Believe it or not, I followed a Bob Ross video. I think that's like 2 years old now. It's not great, but it's not bad. It's an oil painting, so it's kind of cool. Should last forever. I was gonna say it looks like a Bob Ross one. It is a Bob Ross one. You can look it up. I don't know what the painting's called or whatever, but it is a Bob Ross one. I was like, I want to do that. There, on my TV, I've got a Samsung TV, and it like comes with like a TV like channel. Like it's just always playing. Like I probably got like 50 channels, and most of them are just complete garbage. But there was a Bob Ross channel, and I started watching it like every single day because it's like a 30-minute episode. So when I come home for lunch, it'd be playing, and so I'd watch like an episode during lunch. I'm like, I could try this. So I like got all the stuff for it and went for it. It didn't do too bad, but he does it in like 30 minutes. I think it took me like close to 3 hours to do it, and I was like struggling so hard. I don't know how many times like I worked on the mountains, and then like this is supposed to be a lake. It turned flipping purple on me because I started like pulling the trees down. The trees I think were supposed to be that purple color, but I started pulling the trees down, and then I mixed them into the lake, and then it was over from there. What's the cake gonna be? It is gonna be an Xbox Series X is the plan. With looks like some green tints in it for some reason. It's kind of, the top's not looking too bad here now. I should have done like a camo theme to it. Would have looked pretty cool. I've almost got the top here pretty decent. We'll come back to it, but it's not too bad here. It's definitely better than it was. Yeah, if you don't know what an Xbox Series X looks like, just Google it real quick. This is how we're doing. It's not too bad. The top's looking pretty decent so far. I think I'm gonna work on this. I think I'm gonna work on this other side here now. See if I can get a little extra of this gray out of here. I don't know what the best way to go about this is though. Probably from the bottom here. Just work my way up. Oh, there's just so much green. This one's got a lot of the flippin' cake mixed into. This is the cake side. But it's actually not like bad, to be honest, which I'm surprised. I wonder if I can get enough pulled up to cover this chunk here. I think we got plenty. I just gotta make sure it doesn't stick. Roast time. Looks like the brick. That's awesome, Odash. I like it. I like it. I'd be happy with a brick. Yep, this is a brick cake. We're doing an absolute fantastic job here. If you want to know how to make a brick cake, just stay tuned for a little longer. We'll be just about done. It's got some like moss growing on the side of it with the green. I love the part Bob Ross smashed the brush and said beat the devil out of it, where he goes like slaps it on the flipping easel. Yeah. Oh, we're collapsing there. Nice. I mean, this is really going to be simple, to be honest. Like, once we get... I got to pick the side I want to do, though. I don't know which one's going to be best. The side's, like, collapsing in on itself, so... I don't know if I'm going to do this side with the... like, with the button on it and the disc reader, whatever you want to call it, or if I'm going to do the other side. I think I'm going to do this side, but we'll see here. Ideally, we should have had like a rectangle like cake pan instead of flipping up. I mean, technically it was rectangle, but not like a 9x13. We should have done like some like banana bread pans or something like that were a lot taller, so that we could have filled it in a lot easier. We'll get it though. Like I said, this is more time consuming than filling in it, but this is way more satisfying if we can get it all smoothed out and looking like something, which is the goal here. Just make the thing look like something. It'll turn out good. Why do I see both green and purple? Oh, you're tripping. you're just tripping. Nope, there's definitely green and purple in here. The worst part is I still need to add flipping gray into this side. I don't know if I should do this or not, but oh, it doesn't actually look too bad. Like I said, it darkened up. That's not terrible. I'm gonna add a little of that into that side there. I mean, you definitely could still see that it's a different color, but we can kind of mix it and make this side look a little blended, I guess, if you want to call it. If I blend it, it'll be okay. Just need to make sure I save enough for... As long as I save enough for the filling in the backside, which it looks like I've still got plenty, I'll be okay. Got a flipping hole right here. That's what I'm trying to like fill in, but it's not working out very well. Sure, we have a hole down there too. We'll see how the other side looks out or turns out too. If the other side turns out better than this side, then we'll use that side as the disc side. Yeah, it looks really, like you can see the really different color shades there now that I've got it. I'm just gonna have to blend it. Gonna have to blend. Wish I could get enough frosting pulled to make that square there, but I don't think it's gonna happen. We can kind of blend it down too, but just not enough frosting, which I thought I had plenty. I thought I did a really good job on like, hey, I have 2 containers full, we'll be good. Usually I don't use 2 containers of frosting, but rule number 1, always make more frosting than you think you're gonna need, because if you run out, you're screwed, especially if you're making a custom color like I'm flipping doing here. You're in trouble if you run out of frosting. It's not the end of the world, but definitely hard to match a custom color. There. That's not bad. That's at least, we haven't got it smoothed out yet here, but it's at least filled in pretty decent now. Now I just think we gotta just go for smooth out and call it. Next time, Borm, buy more at the GE, right? I wonder how many people we've got tuned in here who are like, what are these people talking about? So if you're in here and you're like, what is going on with this chat? So we play a game called RuneScape, and most of the people in here are probably from RuneScape, but some of them probably aren't. So we play this game called RuneScape. So most of the stuff you're hearing in the chat, when you're just really confused at like, what the heck does that mean? It's from a game that we play. We stream that pretty much every single day. So that's where that's coming from. If you're new in here, we do a few outdoor IRL stuff. We do some fishing. We do a little bit of surfing. Do some abalone hunting. If you know what those are, they're like a seashell. Do a little bit of that, but a lot of gaming just because that's what we do at night. We have the most time to do, but in the future, I hope to make some more IRL videos, probably some more abalone hunting videos, and any other thing that I find interesting, any projects I do. So yeah, if you're tuned in here, like I said, and you're new, I appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping by. We got 17 people in here. Why scape it in the towel, not in the bowl, so you can mix with the other color a little? There's not really much coming off of it. I could mix it in the bowl, but I mean, it's really like, it's more of like just like you're dipping your paintbrush out, basically. There's not a whole lot coming off of this. I'm just basically skimming over the top of it. Like if you look at my thing, there's like nothing on it. Not a lot there. We're just making it look pretty. And I'll clean up the base here too. When we're all said and done. Like that can be something some more finishing stuff. I'll work on this side here now. This side's a nice, this side didn't turn out too bad for color. I like the gray that we got out of it. One tip if you are smoothing out like frosting like this, the cleaner your knife is, the better, because the more frosting you got on, the more it pulls. Like you want to really like get just enough water on there where it starts to let you smooth it out. There's like a fine line between too much water and not enough. You get too much water on it, then it's going to start running on you, and then you're just going to have a flipping mess, which it kind of does it a little bit no matter what, but it is what it is. What hunter level does abalone hit? That's a good question. We're not hunting the live ones, so it's more like shell hunting, so I don't know, what would you even compare that to? Abalone is, if you know what that is, it's like a type of clam type of deal, but they have like super cool, I call them, I don't know if they're called shells or what they're technically called. That's like got like a pearlescent, like almost like a rainbow color to them. I have a ton of them. You'll see them at like seashell, like you go to like a seashell market or something like that. You'll see them in the store and they'll have them out all shined up super nice with like clear coat on them. They're like 25 bucks a pop in the store, especially if you get like a nice one. Like I've got some that are like, I kid you not, like this big. And then I've got some that are like this big, like little tiny baby ones. It's a good question though. I think it's more about the area you can access. So it would be, usually that's the toughest part, just finding a spot to find them, because if anybody sees an abalone shell on the beach, they're picking it up. It's like, unless it's protected and you can't take them, but most people are instantly picking up that shell because it's like, you don't see it. It's an odd shell. I've never found one at any other, I only go to one beach and do it, and I can't even say where I go, so That's when we're out in California. I guess I shouldn't say one beach, just one area of the coastline where I've ever done it. So I'm sure you can find them in lots of other places, but it's just where I've found mine. I have that abalone hunting video on my channel. I don't know if any of you guys have watched that. I've also seen that shipwreck too, which was kind of cool. I guess it's kind of a ship. It was like a fishing ship that got too close to the shore, and the tide got a hold of it and it just ripped it in, and they couldn't stop it, so they just abandoned it basically. They came back and got most of the stuff off of it, but not all of it. And now it's just literally just the ocean's just eating it away a little bit at a time. Just a slow, steady, slow process, just rusting to nothing, which is pretty crazy. I wonder how long it will sit there. Okay, we're getting there. That's just about 4 sides done. Oh yeah, we've done 3 sides done here. I don't know why I didn't just bring the whole roll of paper towels over here instead of running back and forth over to the counter to grab them. I think maybe when I go back, I'll grab them. The funny part about this cake is like there's really not a lot. Once we get it smoothed out, it's like add the Xbox logo, add the disc spot, add the USB port, and then there's 2 buttons. Like that's literally, it's like a more complicated cake to build and get the general part done than it is to decorate. I mean, it's really not overly complicated, which is nice. I like simple, easy cakes, but sometimes the cakes that are just like the flat decorating cake, so like you just got a cake pan or whatever and just decorating it, like that's, to me, that's way easier than doing a 3D cake. That's way more work. All right, let's see if we can get this side smoothed out. If this one's any better looking, I'll use this side, but right now I think I'm gonna be using the other side. The other side looks pretty decent. This one's like the one we filled in with the extra frosting, so I think I'm not gonna worry like super detailed on this side. The worst part about this whole thing is it's like, oh, here's 5 minutes, you see the cake, you take a picture with the cake, throw some candles on it, and then in 5 minutes you're cutting it apart and eating it. It's like I'm putting in like 2 hours of work for flipping 5 minutes of time, but that's not really the point, I guess. Just the fact that I'm doing it. Hopefully he doesn't see this and doesn't tune in. I told him not to, and I told his brothers to not tell him what I'm doing, so hopefully they don't spoil it, but I don't think they will. They're pretty good. They both answered me that they wouldn't say anything, so we should be good. But yeah, for stream-wise this weekend, I'm not exactly sure how that's going to go. No matter what, I'm going to do a stream tomorrow. I need to talk to Nate. We were planning on running some TOA, but I can't decide if I'm going to do it in the morning or if I'm going to do it after I get off work before they get here. They're supposed to get here around, I think like 8:30 tomorrow night. That's like right before I start stream. But I'm also going to be playing video games, so I don't know if you guys have any interest in me playing Monster Hunter World. I think it's called Wilds. I'm downloading it right now on the Xbox. I don't know if any of you guys play that or not, but I could stream that if you guys have any interest in it, or if you want to see it, or if you just want me to stream it. I mean, I could stream it, but I definitely don't have to. I know a lot of the games that I play, it's like I stream it, but people don't really tune in. But that's kind of with any game, I guess. Like you always gotta build your audience for it. So it is what it is, no matter what. But if you guys want me to, I will. But if not, I probably won't. I know most of our audience is here for free to play PKing, which is, I find the funniest thing ever because we're not like anything great at it. I think it's hilarious that everybody likes my free to play PKing the best. Because we have just like, I mean, our main account, that's pretty normal, I guess. But our pure account is like, it's really not even that great, you know? I mean, we do good, but like our account stats, you know, they're not like anything like special. So it's kind of funny that everybody likes that the best. But we are starting to get like pretty good views on some of our other streams too, like some of the Perilous Moons and the TOA, and even like the Royal Titans, which I don't know if you guys seen the Royal Titans stream earlier this week, but we ended up getting the other half of the staff, which was flipping awesome because that thing is like super overpowered. So now we have the staff for Royal Titans, so it's gonna make like the pet hunt. We still have to get the one prayer scroll yet, but it's gonna make the pet hunt like super quick, especially if we go with anybody that's maxed. I want to go with Arceus again until you get the flippin' amulet, of course, but eventually I'll just be like double chancing for pet because I would like to get that pet. Because I think you can switch from the ice or the fire giant, which is kind of cool. It's our last side to smooth out here. I'll probably do a little bit more detailing on it here shortly, but we'll do one last like quick run around, get the corners here looking decent. This side's not terrible for the kind of like the fan side that we could do. It's pretty smooth. Other side's decent too, but this side almost looks like it's better. So maybe I do the fan side on this side here. It's pretty even compared to the other side. There is a slight angle on it, but said we're not gonna get it perfect considering we put together 3 pieces of cake. So actually we put what, 3 layers? 1, 2, yeah, the bottom is like a split bunch of like chunks of cake, so it's really like, I don't know, 2 layers and then like 6 pieces on the bottom there. I don't even know why I'm getting too like detailed about this side either, because when we put those green dots on all over it, which I wonder, I'm gonna have to fill in around it with the black. I wonder how I want to do that. This is gonna need to be filled in because the dots are like underneath. I don't know if anybody has an Xbox Series X here or not, but the dots are like underneath the black. So there's like a black, like it's just like there's holes in the black covering, and then underneath is the green. So not sure how I'm gonna do that exactly, but I'll probably just fill in around with some with one of my tips here. I got a bunch of different tips that we use to with our bags. That one I'll probably use for filling around the holes, and then we'll just use a bigger tipped one for the actual circles. So I don't know why I'm touching the top here. I do a good job, and then I flip and like want to like perfect it, and that's like usually the worst thing to do. I never know when to stop. It's like I'm a perfectionist at things, and half the time that gets me in trouble. It's like you just gotta know when the right time to call it is on certain things. I can get that somewhat smooth out there. That side doesn't really matter. That's the back side. So that one's not going to be important. This is going to be our, I think I'm going to do this the front side. Just because that back side looks even rougher than this side. This side's still not what I wanted it to be, but I'm not going to complain. I think we're doing okay. For what we turn this into from, it's not bad. I wonder if my chat is working or if nobody's chatting. I'm gonna refresh this phone here real quick just to make sure chat's working. I'm pretty sure it is, but oh, there goes Modash. Just wanted to make sure it was working there. I get 1 quest point and 300 cooking XP. Yes, we do. Quest is almost complete here. We're just about there. The Lumbridge brick is almost finished. We're almost done here with the Lumbridge brick. We're gonna make enough to make a castle. So this is one of like probably 30,000 bricks. We'll get started on the other ones after this. We're gonna need a lot more cake though. A lot more cake. This frosting is actually concrete. Just hard as a rock. It will be. Once I freeze this cake, it's gonna be hard as a rock though. Alas, not even 1,000. Not even 1,000 bricks. I wonder how many bricks it takes to make a castle. Not gonna lie, I've always wanted to make my own castle. That would be super sick. All right, I think I'm gonna call that decent. We're gonna call that okay. I'm gonna go wash my hands again. I'm gonna clean up the edges here of the cake a little bit. I'm gonna need to go grab some more paper towels here too, since I make such a flippin' mess. We'll get it looking decent here. Just buy one in France or whatever. They have cheap there. A lot of maintenance. It would take a long time to build one if you did it with just bricks. Like say you got like cylinder bricks, and then fill them with concrete. Is that what they're called? I don't even know what they're called. They make those one bricks. They use them like in a lot of construction. They make them and they fill them with like, a lot of times they'll fill them with like sand or something like that. Or something for like sound deadening or you want to call it. Kind of like insulation. All right, brick's just about done here. It's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. Looks decent. You know what I wish I could do? I wish I could flip the thing and stand this part up now. Because this side is the best side of the whole thing, and there's nothing on it. The top has literally nothing on it on the Xbox. It's just the one side that has like the... I have a little drawing here. It's not very good, but... So basically you've got like the disc area and then a button and the Xbox symbol over there, and then you've got a USB port and another button right there. That's literally the Xbox besides the green, which maybe we do the green. Maybe we do the green first. This side looks pretty decent, so maybe we'll start on that. Let me grab some paper towels real quick. I'm just gonna bring the whole roll over because we're just about out of them already anyways. That way they're there. I'm gonna need the scissors now, which is over there. Then we're gonna need our bag. And then we're gonna make a bunch of green dots. Which we have our green mixed already, which is a nice lime green, which is like my favorite color. I love lime green. Mainly because it's a good fishing lure color, but build a cool man cave, good enough. No, if I'm gonna go big, I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna build a flipping castle for sure. If I ever have the money to build a castle, I'll build a castle. It's probably a big waste, but I mean, I'll make it modern on the inside. It's just gonna look like a castle on the outside. Okay. I never know how much I should cut off the tips of these, but so these are just like the Wilton frosting bags. Pretty basic. All you do is get your tip and then push it down to the end here. Very simple. And just make sure it's down there far enough, and then start filling your frosting in. So we shouldn't need that much green here. I got plenty, but shouldn't need that much. Gotta make sure it's still mixed up halfway decent. Kind of dried out on me. Should have covered it up while we were waiting. It's fine though. Worst part about this is just getting it in the dang bag. Like, getting it down where it needs to be so you can push it out. That fucking sucks. And I'm gonna get it all over my hands. Nice. See if we can get one more decent scoop out of here. Another good thing, if you do cakes and you like need stuff for mixing, if you get a lot of Cool Whip containers, they're like super great to have because they're like perfect size for like mixing frosting. And then like you can just throw them away when you're done. I didn't have any though tonight. Imagine not making the console but the controller. Give me 1 second here. Let me see if I've got the controller here. I gotta show you guys. I want to show you the controller I made for him. I'm pretty sure I got it on this phone. This is my old phone here. It'd be, how long ago was that already? Jeez. I wonder if I could search. Maybe I could search for him in here. I guess let's just check. All we got to do is check the dates, duh. It'd be like March 1st of every year. When would that have been? Okay, shoot. So here's his car cake that I made him. It's not a very good picture of it, but here's the car cake. How's it going, Mad? Sorry, I'm not gonna be able to read chat for a second. But yeah, that's the car cake I made him. Not too bad there. That was 2 years ago. Let's go March of 21 here. Let's see. April. Don't see a cake pictured there for some reason. Huh, not sure what I did there. Maybe I deleted it. Let's go March of 2021 and see if we got one there. March. I don't have one there either. What the heck? I know I've got the controller on the phone I'm streaming from, but I can't really show you guys that. So that's unfortunate. Let's check 2019 March once. God, I don't think I'm going to have the controller on here either. 2019. Oh, nope, I got it. I got it here. Here's the controller one I made. That's a full-size 13x9 controller. It's a Gears of War themed controller. So I don't know if any of you guys play Gears of War, but it's got the skull cogwheel on the bottom. So that one I was pretty happy with. That one turned out pretty good. That one was pretty sweet. Let me get everything back up here. Yeah, I was really happy with the controller one. That one was good. It's still not perfect. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm like that great of a cake maker, but for me, I was pretty happy with that. Like I said, I've done multiple other ones. I don't know. Let me check one more time here. I might be able to see if I've got any other ones I've done in here. Let's see. Let me move this out of the way real quick. I've done this like bunny one here. That one turned out okay. Let's see. Let's go 2021 and see what I got. I don't have a picture of a 2021 there. Let's go 2021 here and see if I got another one. I don't really have a good picture of that one either. Here we go. Here's a Winnie the Pooh one I did. Not bad. And I know I've got a few other ones. I don't think this phone went to 20. Oh, I did go to 2022. We'll see if I got any more in here. Might be my last. This one just looks scary. This one looks scary because I took a picture. So this is based off of, I don't know if you guys know what Squishmallows are or not, but it was based off of Squishmallow. That's not the cake, but So the cake here, it's got candles on it, so it just looks creepy, to be honest. Just looks creepy, and it's just bright. But it was based off a Squishmallow cake. Let me get back to the chat here. I've seen a few of them come through. Bear with me for a second. I can't read chat. It disappears so fast on there. I'm on the West Coast. I'm actually on the central U.S. Anti-establishment. Yeah, that last one though, it just looks creepy with the flipping the candles on it. Honestly. Let's see. I could probably just fold this in. I was gonna clean that up. I think we're gonna be okay here. All right, let's get back to what we were doing here. Sorry for the distraction. I just figured if I could show you guys what I've done. We've done a few other ones too, but those are the main ones. I think I'm just gonna start filling in. I'm just gonna make a bunch of flipping green dots around this whole thing. There's not gonna be like any rhyme or reason to it, as long as I fill it in. Hopefully I got enough green. I could always make more lime green though. That's not I might actually have to put my finger on every single one of these. This might be kind of annoying. I don't like how it's like flipping. It's like not letting go of it's not letting go of the frosting the right way. Come on, let go. Don't do that to me. You kidding me right now? Better get another flipping napkin. I'm gonna get paint on frosting on my painting. This is probably not the best spot to be doing a flipping cake at. God, it's gonna be annoying, isn't it? I'm just gonna have to knock all those points down with my finger. It's gonna be what it is. It'll be fine. I think the gray is still a little wet here. That's probably why it's sticking so much. I'll make it work though. Yeah, it's like pulling around on it. It's not what it should be doing. I should have let that dry more. Should have maybe worked on the front side. It's okay though. Like I said, we'll make it work. I'll just wash my hands and press all those points down. If we can make it somewhat into a roundish shape. God, that bottom though, it does not want to hold. Could have maybe done a smaller tip too. That might have helped a little bit. Almost gotta just kind of pull it a little bit. It'll be good. Some on the bottom there. Flipping that gray frosting, I got it way too runny with all the flipping water I added onto it to smooth it out. It's okay. I might actually make that work. I might not actually have to fill in around it. So that's like all the green I used. I didn't even need that much. Marzipan? I don't even know what that is. One second, I'm gonna wash my hands again real quick here. I should be able to just fill that in. We'll be good. Or just hopefully press on it, and that will hopefully make it look more round. if I lift up on it, I can, as long as I keep some water on my finger, we should be okay. I don't think the cake will fall if I put my hand underneath here to kind of show you guys what I'm doing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. We'll make it work. We got this, no problem. So as long as I keep my finger flipping somewhat decently clean, we'll make it look nice. Just gotta pull it back. It'll look good once I get them all squished down here. A sweet paste made of crushed almond sugar used for decorating cakes, making sweets, huh? Interesting, I'll have to look it up. This'll work though. Like I said, I might just have to add, a little bit of that brown, or not brown, gray into it, but we'll make it work. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, my friend is gonna be like, you made me an Xbox cake. That's flipping awesome, you know? Once I add the gray, which I think I'm probably gonna let it dry for a while. I'll probably switch to the front side. Should almost have a fan on it. If I had a fan on it, that might do the trick too. Just to help dry it out. They're not very even, but that is what it is. Like I said, I can make them round again too. Good for making forms. It sticks easy to mold if go wrong. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to look into it for sure. I might even I could switch tips on that thing, but like I said, it probably won't look too bad once I get the black, a little bit of the black filled in around it. It does look kind of crappy though, I'm not gonna lie, from this angle. That dang flipping stuff wouldn't have pulled so much. We had a few more dots in there. It's like, why? Why can't you just flip and stick to it? I don't know why it's gotta like stay on the flipping. That one just like fell off as a blob. I'd have been better off just like flipping, putting it on my finger and flipping, sticking it to it like that. We'll do some little ones here. Kind of fill in where we can. No, that's not exactly how the Xbox is, but That's all right. The more random it looks, I think the better. Come on, stick down there. It won't stick. That's okay though. I don't know what I got going down there. It just must be really runny. Probably all the water ran down on that side, I'm guessing. Definitely got plenty of green frosting, I'll tell you that. Did not need that much. Just gonna add a big blob down there. Sure. You know, like I said, I always overdo it anyways. I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna smooth all those out or make them into roundish spots. I don't know about those little dinky ones, but they don't look that great. But now the question is, do I fill it in though? Some of them turned out so good, and then the next one just looks like flipping garbage. My phone filing going after 4 years. New one in the mail. Nice, Milk. I mean, I guess that's not nice. I mean, I guess it's bad that your phone's bad, but I mean, that's cool that you got a new one. How you doing tonight, Milk? Sure. Now the question is, do we fill in around it? No delay is wild, isn't it great? It's so awesome to stream with no delay for once. Okay, I think I'm gonna. I just feel like I gotta fill in around it. Like that's gonna give it some depth to it, and that's what it needs. Like it's missing depth there. Like everything's got to be filled in now. I think if I do like a really thin, what bitrate? I have no idea. This is just streaming right from my phone here, so I have no idea what it's even set at. It's just like going live off your phone. I really don't know. I'm debating if I want to grab a fan, or maybe I come back to this part. I do have a fan I could turn on here, but then might be annoying for the stream. I think I'll come back to that. I think we're gonna focus on the actual Xbox part here now. So I'll get some white in a bag here. And then probably some of that darker color in a bag too. I'm gonna cut the tip out of this. I have an iPhone 15 Pro, if that makes any difference to you or not. So not the newest one at this point, but pretty decent. I went from the 10 to the 15, and the 10 was a super good phone. Like, honestly, the 10 was a great phone. I'm hoping this 15 will last me about 5 years too. That's my goal. If I can make it 5 years with this 10, that'll be or this 15, that'll be the win, and I'll get the 20. The 20 Pro, flipping insane. In 5 years, things could be flipping really different though with phones. Like, you can have your own personal. They've already almost got your own personal assistant on them, with like Siri and stuff like that. But like, I feel like it's just gonna be like part of the phone no matter what. In 5 years. All right, we'll get rid of this green for now. Oh, you went from iPhone to Samsung. How do you like that? That's a big hop there. That's a big difference. Shoot, I have to grab another spoon here. Be right back. So we gotta make the Xbox logo here. We don't even need that much white, honestly. Like, that's overkill right there. Just that spoonful for white. Even if we use it to make like the flippin' what do you want to call it? The CD port and the buttons and everything. Like, that's overkill already. Should have maybe got it down in the bag a little more though. Then we'll have to get some black in a bag or some more of this gray that we made, which has turned a lot darker, which is cool. I could do like a huge Xbox logo or something on the top of this. So that's that. It's that side. We're gonna use this side. So the Xbox symbol needs to go over there, I believe. Let me look at my drawing here again. So that was like pretty much all the way over. Head over at 11 inches, which I made the cake 11 inches. So basically about an inch back where that Xbox logo goes. So I gotta make just a round circle there. What flavor of cake? This is just a white cake. He doesn't like chocolate, so he asked for a white cake. I asked him that. He's like, oh, I want a white cake. Either that or he said he wanted like not cinnamon rolls, but caramel rolls. So I'm actually gonna make caramel rolls on Saturday morning. My neighbors who are long since gone, there's an old lady who had like this super awesome butterscotch caramel rolls. So I'm gonna make those Saturday morning. You like put frozen dough in a pan, and then you pour like this butterscotch, like sugar, butter mixture over it, and then you let it rise all night, and then you throw it in the oven, and it's flipping fantastic. Joseph, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I love the iPhone, but Android just got much more options. Android, I love the looks, but that S24 got a nice form looks too. Huh, interesting. Simple menu. Yeah, the Samsung's like totally, it's like a totally different game to me. I'm new to that, so I don't know squat about Samsung. All right, I think I'm going to turn this towards me because I do not want to mess this up. I want to like show you guys what I'm doing here. I don't know if I can like move the camera. Maybe if I do it like this. Maybe I can move the camera just a hair here. And you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. After the S22, I'll never do it again. Okay. I'm gonna say Xbox button right here. I'm gonna make it a pretty decent size too, because I want it to look cool. I just hope this sticks well. So just gotta freehand a circle, which isn't anything crazy. We can do that. We can draw a circle, that's for sure. Okay, that's decent. Starting to look like something, at least. We're adding a little color here. I think I'm gonna use. I can't decide. I think I might use white for like where the CD goes in, and the other button over here, and then the USB port, and then the other button next to the USB port too. So let's see here. I'm gonna squish down that circle here now. I think I actually need to fill that in, don't I? Looking good. It's not too bad, Sector 7. We're getting there. This is our one side. I still got to fill that in yet around it, but yeah, I got no black left. I think I actually need to fill in this circle and put the black over the top of that. Yeah, the whole circle's got to be filled. What am I doing here? Because it glows. I'm going to fill this in, and then we'll draw the X on it. I'll squish that down. And we still got white left, so shouldn't have any issues there. There we go. How's that looking? Decent-ish. A little off on the top there. I can add a little more though. If that makes it any better. Sure. That'll work for me. Close enough. Now I just need to get another tip here. Thought I had the smaller tips out someplace. Okay, where is my other tip at here? 1 second. Oh, there it is. Just hiding behind. We're gonna take the rest for black. We'll get our Xbox symbol done. Get the tip out of this. The question is, do I put anything on the top of this? Should I put anything on the top of it? I got plenty of green left. You know, Xbox has always kind of been known for green, so we could do something in green. Like we could do like, happy birthday, Chris is his name, so we could do happy birthday, Chris. Or we could do happy, let's say, oh, what do you want to call it? 20, what is he now? Is he 20, is he 28? God, he might be turning 28. I'm not sure. I think he was born in 96. No, he'd have been born in 97. I think. Yeah, he'd have been born in, maybe? I don't know. He was either born in 96 or 97. I can't remember. So I probably shouldn't put a date on it. 96 is 29. So he's not 29. So he was probably born in 97. There's no way he's born in 96. He's not 29 yet. He's probably turning 28. He's got to be 28. There's no way he's turning 29. That's probably not possible. Oh, we really don't have that much black left either, which is fine. We don't need a lot, but I wanted to fill in around those green dots to make it look decent. I think we'll get enough out of it though. Happy birthday and his gamer tag. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Joseph. I like that. I like that a lot. Heck yeah. We're going to do that. We'll do the gamer tag. We can do it in the lime green. If I can freehand and make it look halfway decent. Dude, that'll be cool. That's awesome. Thank you for that idea. I'm gonna out your gamer tag though. That's just fine. Who cares? This is a lot of work for 180 XP. Right, Milk, right? That flipping cook, you know, flipping making us run all over the place, do all this extra flipping crap. Did you guys go and make the flour? Like when you guys did that quest for the first time? I remember going and making the flour and stuff, like doing everything. Can I get this flipping thing down in this bag here? I'm assuming most people did it all. Alright, I gotta see if I can get some more out of here. I feel like I'm gonna need every bit of whatever we got left. Which is really not a lot, but I can't waste any at this point. Doesn't seem to be a two-take action either. Yeah, we are once again doing stuff the most inefficient way possible, Milk. You know me. We're pretty good at that. Just down there. We're all about inefficiency with our RuneScape account, if you guys haven't noticed. Whatever is most inefficient is what we tend to do because we are insane and stubborn. But that's what makes the game fun, I think. The grind. If we max by 2030, I'll be happy. I say that's probably my goal right now. Hopefully the game doesn't end by then. Have I tried using a knife on teak logs and baking it on the third tick? I can't say I have, to be honest. Nice, Milk, nice. You're 200 levels away from max. And that's probably what, like, what skills do you have left that aren't 99? All right. I'm gonna run over to my Xbox real quick and just look at the symbol on the Xbox real quick, the button. I'll be right back. Okay, so the X kind of leans to the front side of it, which is kind of interesting. Kind of like it comes out over here, which I would have put the X in the middle, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I went and looked there. So we kind of want to do the X. It's kind of a weird X. No worries, Modash. Thanks for hanging out as long as you did. I appreciate you being here. Hope you have a great rest of your night. We will probably see you tomorrow. Like I said, I don't really know what's going to go on with the stream this weekend, but we'll definitely get some streams in no matter what for everybody. You know what? I'm going to go over there and just draw it real quick. I'll be right back again. I can't mess this up. This is like one of the most important things on the cake. All right, so it's kind of like an X like that there. So it like leans heavy towards the one side, but it's a lot smaller. I wish I had a smaller tip, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'll get notification if you're live anyways. I'm gonna step the XP grind up this weekend. Heck yeah. Bernard, how you doing? This is a Canon event, and I was here. 536 hours max efficiency to max, so 700 to 800 hours. Dang, that's a lot of playtime. Not gonna lie. All right, don't mess this up. This is somewhat important here. Which I kind of messed it up, but I think it'll be okay. Definitely could have been better. Could have been a better X. Could have been a better X. Not really happy with that, but you know what? That's okay. That's all right. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, those skills hurt, don't they? Those ones kind of hurt a little bit. Have been good. Grinding a lot. Dark Souls 3. Heck yeah, Bernard. Are you by chance going to play Monster Hunter Wilds? That's probably what I'll end up playing this weekend if I do stream. My friend, he really likes that. Who we're making the cake for. So probably we'll play that this weekend here. But we might get some RuneScape in tomorrow evening or even tomorrow morning. Thought about getting up early before work and streaming. But we'll see how things go if I can get my butt out of bed. Not your favorite. I get you. No worries. Everybody's got what they like. Completely understand. Sure. You know what? I think I'm gonna outline it here too. I'm gonna shoot a circle around that. Give it a little more detail. Make it get a little bit of a pop there. There we go. Adds a little bit of detail to it. It's not terrible looking. Still not really happy with that backside there, but you know what? It is what it is. Like I said, I don't even know what time it is. It's flipping. Is it 11:30 right now at night? And we've been going for what? We've been going for 2 hours and like 20 minutes. Dude, we're not gonna be done till like flipping 12:30 at night. Everybody's gonna be asleep. Oh, shoot. Don't touch the cake. Don't touch the cake. All right, now we got to work on, I'm going to do the disc. I think I'm going to do the same thing. I think I'm going to make like the disc thing white, and then I'm going to outline it in the black, and then we've got a button on the other side of that. We'll do white, outline it in the gray, and then we'll do the USB port, which is down here, and then there's another button down there too. I think we're gonna do that next here. So I'll probably put you guys behind me again. Might have to add some more white into here. I just do that now. I've got a little bit of white left, not a lot. I think I got plenty of green left to hopefully finish up the writing. So the plan is, Joseph's good idea is to put his gamer tag on there and happy birthday above that. I just have to do decent at freehanding, so. Are you excited for, do you play Elden Ring at all, Bernard? Or did you not play Elden Ring? Because there's that new Elden Ring game coming out as well soon, too. The rest of this white frosting in here. You have every... Dang, you're flipping insane milk. Are you excited for Night Vale? Is that what it's called, right? Night Vale or something? I don't know. I need to still finish the flipping DLC. I need to finish the whole game, actually, but I need to finish the DLC, too, so... Which is something I should get done relatively fast. Not my type of game. Can't afford Night Vale or DLC. It is kind of spendy, not gonna lie. BR Elden Ring. Battle Royale Elden Ring, yeah, yep. I'm chatting in between boss runs and Abyss Watchers. Have me pulling my hair out. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna run back over to my Xbox one more time. I'm pretty sure I'm good with like just a line here and then a dot there. Like I don't have to get like too crazy. I'm gonna look at my Xbox one more time here. It goes about halfway across the cake, so it's probably gonna go to like here with the button. So we're just gonna send it. I think I can just freehand a straight line, right? We've got a kind of a little hump going on here, no matter what. So do we follow the hump or do we stay straight? I think I'm just gonna stay straight. I might regret that, but that's okay. We're just gonna send it, whatever, to do it. Here we go. Said we're gonna go about halfway here. And then we've got to put a dot for the button. And like I said, we're gonna outline that. We'll put that there. And maybe the button here. Sure. Call it like that. We'll get that all pressed down here. It's an Xbox. We're getting there. We're getting there, man. Still not perfect yet, but we're getting there. It always takes me a little bit to get the thing to flip and turn into something, but once we get some details in there, it starts to look like something, which is cool. We'll add a little dot there. Getting a little run there, unfortunately. It's all right. It's all good. Take me back to the Halo 2 days, right? I was just talking about Halo earlier, about how the color of the frosting looked like Halo there for a while, but it kind of changed color on us. So the back side here is a little different color than the front side, but not much. All right, I'm gonna surround this now with a black outline here. Kind of make that white pop a little bit more, make it stand out. Hopefully I got enough frosting here. I think we do, but just have to be somewhat conservative with it. Actually, no, should be our last major use of this frosting. Actually, we'll have the USB button or USB port, and then there's another button down there. And other than that, we're almost set. I might fill in a little bit on that backside though, to make those buttons look a little better if we have enough left. Not buttons, where the fan breathes at. Here we go. Smooth that out too. Don't want to get like too much water on there. Like I've been making that gray run into the white there. I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not. We can always take our knife here though and smooth that out too if it gets too runny on us. Not too much water on that though if we do that. This thing's up. Probably just leave it like that. Might even put more white back in there one more time. Might do one more line across there and squish that down to make it pop a little bit better. I like that gray outline on there, but it kind of blended in when I squished it down, so. There, that actually makes it look a little better. Then I'll come back to that and squish that down again there. A little wavy, but it's all good. Okay, so now we got a USB port, which is like just down here, and then another button. I think that's right on the edge. I'm gonna go check the Xbox one more time. Yeah, that's right down there in the corner. Unfortunately, it's like where our flipping mess up is, where we didn't get enough flipping frosting, but that's all right. We'll make it work. It's a big USB port. Then we got another button right here, which isn't very big, I don't think. Probably overkill on that. Look at that smush down there. Get another flipping paper towel.
What's funny is Monster Hunter Wilds actually comes out in 15 minutes, I think. It drops at midnight.
Which is pretty cool.
Actually, it's actually not cool. It's actually pretty annoying because who's playing Monster Hunter Wilds at midnight on a Thursday night? Why do they do that, actually? You know, it's like,
who's staying up at midnight and playing flipping
the game? Most people, like the kids that are playing it, or adults, they got work or school, so it's like, why the heck do that to people?
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I mean, I guess I don't even know, where's Monster Hunter, like, who made the game? Like, where are they based out of? Maybe that's a reasoning. If they
are based out of another country, maybe it's not midnight where it's dropping from. That's probably what's going on. All right. Okay, that's not looking terrible here. I know we've got like a hump going on. Looks like we got a little house that we're building, but it's not terrible. I'm pretty happy with that.
I think I'm gonna work on the side now, I think, again.
That squished down there. We're decent. It's a pretty simple, like if you think about it though, like an Xbox Series X is just a very basic thing. It's not like we're too crazy. I think I'm gonna try and fill in around this though the best I can and just see what we can do. I hope I don't ruin anything, but I think we'll be okay. We know we've got a lot of those like
weird dots going on here. I think I'm just gonna like try and surround all the dots with gray to make it look somewhat decent. I mean, realistically, what we should do is just fill in everything besides the green and then press it down. I just don't know if I'm gonna have enough flipping. I don't know if we're gonna have enough flipping frosting to do this. This might be a bad idea. We might run out of frosting here, but I think this is the only way to really like tie it together nicely. We'll just have to try our best here.
Yeah, like I think once I'm done with that, that'll make it look sick. Like it should look
pretty good once I'm done with this. We just got to try and make it last. If we use it all, we're in trouble. If we can make it through it, we'll be okay. Which I don't know if we're gonna have enough here or not. It's gonna be pretty tough to make it.
Like this is what I got. That's all we got left for gray.
At least I can make the circles a little better looking. We're getting there. Actually need more green on there now than anything. I do like it. Adds some depth to it. Makes it look a lot better. If I get it a little closer, you guys can see the difference there. Pretty big difference once I get them all done. Should look pretty good. Might have to add a little more green in there. We got plenty of green though, so if we need to add, we can add. I just need to make sure I don't run out of flipping gray, because if we run out of gray, we're in trouble. I can make, well, I can't really make more green. I'm out of frosting, so I guess we can't make more of anything. We just have to do with what we got. I could always go get more tomorrow, but I really need to finish this tonight. I don't really have the time tomorrow to work on this, so. That off here real quick. Some green on there. All butter. Looks like you're doing some questing tonight. Yeah, we are. Check it out here. So we're making an Xbox cake for our friend. It's supposed to be an Xbox Series X. It's kind of a house-looking Xbox Series X. It got a little warped. It got a little hot, so it still functions though. But we're working on the back side where the ventilation is right now. How was the wild tonight, Killian? Or I should say all butter. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's been a lot of work. We've come a long ways from what we started with, that's for sure. We're getting there. If you got an Xbox, you probably can see it now at least. It was excellent. Got a lot of stuff to clip. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Nice. Last night was pretty good too, honestly. I can't remember. We went like, before we went out to the rocks there, I think we were like 8-3 or something like that. Won't 30 mil staking. One? Did you say 30 mil? Did you win 30 mil, Killian? Dude, if you won 30 mil, that's flipping insane. Dang. That's flipping awesome. Heck yeah. Dude, that's flipping sweet, man. So that was just a flipping fight? Like, just a straight up fight? Did you go to like world, is it 561 for that? Like, do you go to the PvP world to do that? Or do you do it on 308 usually? God, I need more green dots. Who would have thought it would have turned out good, and I need more green dots now. I was like really worried. I'm like, how am I going to make this look decent? Now it actually looks pretty good. I just need more green dots in there. That one doesn't look pretty good on the bottom there. I'm kind of rushing that. I should probably calm down. I do need to finish up here though shortly. Started at 2 mil risk and kept going from there. Ended at 16 mil. At Edgeville Bank. Nice. That's flipping awesome. That is awesome. Dude, that's a flipping nice payday. Like, honestly, that's a flipping nice payday. One second, my rabbit is chewing on her flipping litter box here. She just bails out of her house like flipping gonna attack her. That's a lot of rune skims there. A lot of rune 2H's. Doubled my bank. Dude, that's flipping sweet. Alright, let's add some more green dots in here. I don't need to get really too carried away, but just a few more probably. Any place that really looks like it needs one, I'm gonna add one. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm good. If I get too carried away here, then I'm just gonna make it look ugly and mess it up. I need like a smaller tip, for the. I'm gonna have to get that in a smaller tip anyways here because I'm not gonna be able to write with that. Maybe we'll add some more once we get that going. What you making? So this is an Xbox Series X cake. We're just about done here. I'll show you here in just a second once we get finished up with this little spot. I'll flip it around here and you can see. It's not like super pretty, but we started out with two 13x9 sheet cakes, so I need to fill those in now that I've got them put on there, but it's just like an Xbox basically. I know we've got a hump here. We got a little warpage going on, but it's not bad. Not bad. And then on the top, we're going to do happy birthday and then his gamer tag up here. So should be pretty cool. I just got to finish up. If you know what an Xbox Series X is, so the one side has like the fans on the one side, and it's got like this like green dots all inside of it. So that's what we're working on right now. It's not turned out too bad. From what we started with, literally two 13x9 sheet cakes, it's not bad. We'll take it. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been better, but definitely could have been worse. So toughest part was just getting the whole thing flipping covered, and then we ran out of the color of frosting that we needed, so that didn't help, but we made it work, so we're good. Do I keep filling in green or not? I don't know if I do. I think if I have leftover green from when I write everything out, has a little curve to the top? I'm not sure. Maybe they do. If they do, that's awesome. I just said it got a little hot here and it warped just a little bit. Now I gotta freehand the writing though. That's what I'm not excited for. I suck at freehanding the writing. I mean, I'm not terrible at it, but I really need to learn that skill a little better. All right, we need to get another bag out here. I'm gonna add this green into a new bag, switch tips over. Shoot, I need another tip though too. I guess I don't really need. Should I outline my happy birthday with white or with the lime green? I could outline happy birthday in lime green and the Xbox tag. I just gotta push all this out into this other one. But I still need my tips here. I don't know if I have another tip in my box of tips here or not. So look real quick. Need another small tip to go through. I think I've only got the bigger ones left. Which I could always do the white, and then I could rip that tip out of there, I suppose. We can do that. I'll just send it with the white tip first, and then we'll rip that out, and then we'll throw it in the green bag.
I'm gonna run over to my Xbox real quick here. Write down his gamer tag so I don't accidentally mess that up. I'm pretty sure I know it, but about the time I say that, then I'll have messed it up. Alright, we're back here. This is kind of the make or break it point right here. Are we gonna mess up the cake and make it look like complete garbage, or are we gonna do a good job freehanding it? And hopefully we have enough white left in here to write happy birthday and his gamer tag. Yeah, I'm not. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's not fail this here. Like I said, I can outline it in green if I need to make it look a little better, I think. But we just gotta like, it's always like tough to judge how big to make stuff. Like I could like, I wonder if I could like pre-write it with like a toothpick or something. Because then we can always smooth it out. There's probably a technique to this. Oops. That's not what I meant to do there. Oh, I got toothpicks over here. What am I doing? I'm going to pre-write it with a toothpick here. Like I said, then we can always come back to it. We'll just see how this goes. Oh, man. This is about center. I'm going to put a center mark here. That way I know I've got to try and be done with a happy and then birthday over there. All right. Here goes nothing. Time to mess it up. Like I said, we can always smooth it out, which is good. We just got to do a decent job. And we're going to fill this in with white. So the biggest thing is just like trying to make stuff even-ish is tough. Because I'm no flipping like, I know flipping hand forming. Yeah, I'm good at tracing stuff, and that's about it. That and I always seem to run downhill when I write. I don't know if anybody else has that problem or not, but that's something that tends to be a problem of mine. Or uphill, one of the two. Let's make sure I spell this right too. Happy. Yeah, see, I'm not flipping around out of room here. We'll try and condense it just a hair. Should have started over further. God dang it. See, I'm way off. God dang it. That's okay though. I think I can smooth it out and go again. We should have started way on the left side there. I think we'll be fine. My problem is now that it's dried, it might turn into a nightmare to put that frosting on with it wet again. Yeah, I definitely need to start further over to the left. I can't believe how dry that frosting got. We have been going for a while though, so I guess it's not too surprising. I do have a little bit of black left too. If I need to fill this in at all, I can make it look decent again. But I think I've got it. Kind of smoothed out. I would stop taking chunks out of it because I'm getting into. All right, let's try this again here. I dropped the 16 Miller. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. How's it going, Blake? Welcome to the stream. Just about done with our cake here. It's supposed to be an Xbox Series X. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. We're just working on writing happy birthday, but I messed that up already. So we're going to try this again. See if I can get... Oh, we got a tape measure here. Why don't I just flip in... Okay, we're like 11 inches, so like 5.5. As long as we get close to center, it doesn't have to be perfect. Somewhere in there. Let's go again here. Round 2 with the happy birthday. We're going to start further out this time, though. I'm going to start way out here. And I'm going to make it a little smaller, I think. Which is going to mess up my distance, but that's okay. So now it's a lot more soft now too, because I got that flipping water in there, but all right, I'm gonna go here with the B. I think it's not gonna be centered, but by the time we get over there, I think it'll be about right. We're a little low on that one. I can smooth that out though. As long as we get it close. This is just so that when I go and put the frosting on, my writing doesn't look like complete garbage, because I suck at freehanding with the flipping frosting, and it always turns out flipping ugly. I'm gonna have to make this work. I'm not doing it again here. That's gonna have to work. I ran downhill a little bit, got a little small there at the end, but that's gonna have to do. Then my plan is to outline it in green. I think I'll outline it in green. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully we can make it look decent. So the toughest part now is I've got all that flipping water on there, which I should realistically, I should let this dry and not rush it, because we're gonna mess it up by flipping rushing it here, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it work. The fiance says the cake looks nice. It's not bad. It's not bad. Like I said, doing this flipping writing stuff is just, I don't really have the right tip for this. So I'm gonna try and outline this in green. We'll see how it looks. It might turn out flipping ugly, but the front of the cake looks nice. Who cares about the top, right? It's not the Xbox.
Mrs. Butters. That is awesome. I love it. Thank you, Mrs. Butters. Hope you're having a good night. Mr. Butters sounds like he went out and slaughtered some people today, so you guys are going to be eating well today. I kind of like flip and squish this end together here. Oh, come on. I don't know why I always do that. I always like make everything too big or too small. I can never just freehand letters just perfectly and just be like really happy. Like, yeah, I did that. It's always like, nope, I did that. Sure. You guys can't really see how crappy it looks. Maybe I don't want to show you either. It's kind of like backwards on there, but it's okay. We'll squish it down here, and then we'll outline it with, I think I want to outline it in green. Let's see, I don't want to get too out of control here. The squishing down seems to like at least make stuff look kind of decent. Like I said, if I outline it in green too, I just made that P look flipping huge. P looks like a flipping, I don't know what it looks like now. Yeah, whatever. It's gonna be what it is. I knew the flipping. I always hate doing the writing. I just need to get flipping letters and just edible letters and just stick it on there. Stop worrying about flipping and writing this stuff. I'm ruining the cake by writing happy birthday on it. Even though in 5 minutes it's gonna be 8 anyways. Once you like get it out, like I'll get it out of the fridge or the freezer. Oh, nice. Just touch that. And take a couple pictures with it, and in 5 minutes it'll be destroyed because we'll be eating it. So it is what it is. Do all this work for 5 minutes of looking at it. Stream's gonna get more out of this than he will, to be honest. Because you guys got to see the whole thing. But you can go back and watch it afterwards. I made sure I told him, like, don't be watching the stream today. I'm working on something tonight. Alright, now the question is... Okay, now we gotta do his gamer tag here. Don't want to mess that up. That's more important than the happy birthday, in all honesty. How many letters we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 letters. How many do we have up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dang, it's dang near as long as that. So I have to be careful with that too. If I start at like the A, probably, and then I could maybe end at the S. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A. Start at the A and end at the A. Why did I say S? I need to go to bed. It's like what? Is it 12, 10 already? Dude, I'm so screwed for tomorrow. Still need to talk to Nate and see if we're gonna be streaming in the morning or if we're gonna stream tomorrow evening. All right, here we go. Let's just get this done. What are we waiting for? Try and do a good job here. DEA. Gee. Watch me mess that up. Just totally write the wrong flipping gamer tag in. Just mess up everything. I went and double checked it, so we shouldn't get it wrong here. He's actually playing right now. I just seen he's online. He's playing Monster Hunter Wilds right now, so I might hop on for like 5 minutes and play with him after this is over. We'll see though. I'm going downhill with the writing here. Literally. Okay. Ooh, we're actually going to be somewhat even. I think I did a better job on these letters, which are more important in my opinion than the happy birthday. Because he's going to look at the gamer tag more than he's going to care about the happy birthday part. Yeah, heck, I'm fine with that. I'm not going to be happy with the way the white turns out no matter what, but we'll try. I might have to get a better angle on this. Sorry, it's probably not going to be the best view for you guys, but let's see if I can do a good job. See if I can go from the top here. That looks a little better. Got a little carried away in my A there. I need to get rid of some of that frosting on that tip there. Yeah, it says deaths on there. His gamer takes Death's Redeemer. Pull that a little bit closer here. It's actually not. It's not terrible. This actually, I think, like I said, turned out better than the happy birthday, which I'm pretty happy with. It's not perfect, but not bad. Now do I outline it in green? Because if we do that, we have to take the tip out of this, wash that out real quick, and then empty the rest of that into another bag, which I can do. I feel like it would make it look nicer. Shoot. See if I can get this. Probably just cut this off. Probably be better. I'm trying to fight it. Just pull it out the back side there. I have to go wash it out no matter what anyways, so yeah, that's the way to go. All right, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna wash this tip out real quick, and we'll cut the green one off after we get that in the bag.
Alright, we're back here. We'll get this tip in a new bag here. Probably clean up my mess just a little bit. I got a lot of junk out. I got a garbage can right there. I should probably press that down real quick too. So show the tips there. Maybe I don't want to outline it green. What would you guys do? Outline it green or not outline it green? Like, you think I'm gonna mess it up if I outline it in green here? Like, do I just leave it as it is? Like, is it gonna look ugly outlined in green maybe? Like, maybe that's a bad call. Maybe that's just gonna make it look kind of like bulky and ugly. Should have tested it before I flipping took the tip out of that white. The M here. Sure. The question is now, do I do it or not? Regardless, I'm gonna switch tips over here because I want to put that other. I wonder if I should put this in the bag first and then flip in. If I push this all into this new bag. Well, I should probably get the tip in there first. That would make a little more sense than pushing it in and then trying to put the tip into. Cut that into throw this new tip in here. That's the way to go. Looking at pictures of Xboxes for ideas. Let's go up a little higher with that. Start pushing that up too close and then we run out of room there. I think I've got enough green to do it here. It's just, do I want to do it is the question. Like, is it going to make it look like crap? Or is it going to make it look better? Like, if it's going to make it look better, I'll do it. But if it's going to make it look worse than what it does, like I said, I hate doing the lettering. From here on out, I'm just buying letters. Enough of this. Either that or I need to work on my freehanding lettering skills. Like, those are my options. Either get it figured out, freehanding it, or you just buy letters and do that instead. Open this bag over here. I don't even know, do I have enough green to even outline it? I mean, I could do like a line, and a line, and a line. Like, that's my other option. I think I think over here would be better spent using the green than it would be over there, to be honest.
we just add a few more green dots in this thing, fill that in with our black that we've got. Make this backside just look a little nicer. It's pretty decent already. Like, I'm pretty happy with where it's at, to be honest. But we can make it look a little nicer, I think, still. We're lacking in just a few spots here. Yeah, like that's even probably almost enough there already. That's probably good. That's probably all we need. We'll fill those in. Squish those down, I should say. And then we can throw some more black around all the dots we just made. I don't even know if I need to. Maybe some of these outer ones I'll put some black around, but most of them don't even need a flipping fill in because they're already kind of around, but I think if I fill in around it, it'll make it look nicer. Greens. That's all of them. Isn't there like some phobia about like stuff like this? I feel like somebody's probably watching this. Like, I hate that. I hate that. I hate the colors of that. Or that there's like dots on it. I think there's some phobia about dots. I don't know what it's called, but I'm pretty sure there's a phobia about it. Either that or I just created a phobia for somebody. Oops. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully nobody out here is afraid of dots. And around there. One up there. That looks a lot better. It's not great, but it's still, like I said, I'm really happy with the way that turned out. From what we started with, it was pretty ugly. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm just gonna be happy with that. I think I'm gonna call that decent before I ruin something, because that's a good way to ruin something, is like overdoing it. Down there. Yep, I'm gonna call that good on the side of the Xbox. I'll give you guys a closer up look here. Trial and run with the green outline. Trypophobia. Fear of cluster of holes. JJ. I think it actually looks better in person than it does on the camera there. It doesn't look great, but it's close. Joseph, do you got school tomorrow, or do you are you just staying up late and partying? Also, did you get Monster Hunter World or not? It looks like a candy bar. I don't want to eat it. Awesome, JJ. At least we did that right. If people want to eat it, that's a good sign. Just Add a little bit. Gets rid of some of those points there.
Call that good.
I know we put like a lot of effort into this side. Like, this is not even the Xbox. This is just the flipping like where the fans are, and we put like so much extra effort into it. It's terrible. All right, good enough there. It's good enough. I'm not going to touch that side anymore. All right. I think I'm just going to add a line. What do I do? I'm trying to decide here. Do I add anything to the happy birthday or not? That's the question. Like, is it worth it? And you guys, like, I think you guys see it backwards on the stream, I think. Like, I could do a line or I could do like a square around it. But like I said, sometimes if you just add too much, it just ruins things. I wish I didn't flip and get rid of the tip there. Let me try it on a flipping napkin here once and see what it looks like. I'll put some black down real quick. And then we'll smooth that out. Nice, and frosting just fell off the counter. I don't know if you guys seen that or not. There's nothing in it, so we're fine, but I still don't want it to fall off the counter. Try that. And then we'll throw some white on there, which I don't really have any way to make flippin' anything with it, but we'll see what it looks like if I surround that, which is probably not a good way to judge here, but and I do not have a lot of green left, so if I do get carried away, we could get in trouble. I think I better just go with some lines or even a square. I just think if I do it, oh man, what am I doing here? Yeah, this is not. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put some lines underneath it. Call it good. Shoot, that's why my tip's not flipping in the base of the thing. It's like, why is this thing not working right? Yeah, we should be good. I have to push out some of that frosting out of the sides here, but don't be like that, you dang tip. I'm just gonna do the line underneath it and call it. That's gonna be it. It's gonna be what it is. If it looks decent, it looks decent. If not, it is what it is. It's whatever. Just flipping. Let's just send it here. I wonder if we could like, I know there's like the way to like do the lines. Like we could do like a nice like that. Nah, I think we just send it across here. Yeah. I think that'll be a nice pop to it.
Our line's not very straight, but that's all right. I think I like that better. We could do, God, we should have done an Xbox logo here. What's the Xbox symbol look like again? Do I have anything? Let me grab a game real quick. I could put a. You have Skull? Haven't gotten it yet. Nice. I could put that Xbox logo here. That would be kind of cool. I'm just gonna have to be careful with how I do it. I don't flip and have a tip on this thing here. If I can just make a. I just need a big circle here, really. Just need to blob it on there. Alright, we're doing an Xbox symbol right here. We're going for it. One way or another, it's going on. Let's just try and be good about it. Okay, I think I can make that work. It just looks like a blob right now, but I'll turn it into an Xbox symbol. That's gonna be it. That is gonna be it. We do not want to add any more. We've already probably added too much. We got this here. We'll make this look nice. I think I can get this spread out in a decent circle with my finger here. Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll work. And we've got our black yet, but we're gonna do green, I think, on there. Sure. We're kind of not center with the happy birthday, but figured I'd go between those. That's 5. That's 5, so it's centered on that. All right, let's add our green here, and let's call that good. Add our big X into it. Oops, I got flipping black on the tip of that. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Okay. Nice, and then we can add a black outline around that. And that will be good. I will probably press it down here though too. There we go. Kind of adds a little finishing touch to it. I like it. It kind of gives it that classic, like the old school Xbox look to it, which I like. The old school symbol. Yeah. Nice, nice. I'll take it. Kind of blend that in just a little bit. Heck yeah. Well, we're gonna call that good. That's gonna be a wrap for us here. We'll do one final quick look at her here. Top's not perfect. Not super happy with the lettering, but it is what it is. It's backwards on the stream. That's unfortunate, but whatever. We got our front here. Not great. Not bad. And then we got our side that we put a lot of work into, and I don't know why, but turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. We will take it. Anyways, PK Chocolate Cakes. Zally, how's it going tonight? Welcome here. Anyways, if you did enjoy tonight's stream, feel free to leave a like. And if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, we don't do it that often, but we do it every now and then. So if you want to see more, please consider subscribing. You don't necessarily have to ring the bell to get all the notifications, but you could stop back by every now and then, or if you see we've done another cake, you'll have to check in and see, I guess. But I guess that's going to be it for us. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Anybody who's been in here lurking, I appreciate that as well always. So hope everybody has a good night. I think I'll end with, you guys don't get to see the rabbit very often. So let's check out the rabbit real quick, and we'll see if she runs away or not. And then we'll call that a stream here. We'll see if she lets us come over there or if she freaks out. She might freak out on us here. Oh, there she is. This is yeah, she's gonna run and hide. She's like, what are you doing? Anyways, yeah. That's our rabbit there. You guys don't get to see her very often, but figured I'd show her since we're on the phone and can move around easy. Anyways, appreciate everybody tuning in. We will catch you guys on the next one. See you tomorrow. Not sure what we'll be doing. We'll be doing something, maybe PKing or TOA with Nate. Haven't decided yet. Possibly an early morning stream, but it's almost 1 a.m. already, so probably not that. Probably an afternoon, late afternoon, evening stream, and then we'll see if we go live later at night with Monster Hunter Wilds. But anyways, appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll see you guys later. Good night, Mag. Good night, Zally. Good night, Blake. Good night, Joseph. Good night, JJ. Good night, All Butter. Good night, Blake. Good night, Beelan. Good night. Who else do we have in here? A lot of people. Good night, Bernard. Good night, Mad. Good night, Milk. Probably say people's names twice. Good night, Modash. Now you're in bed already. Good night, Sector 7. Good night, Joseph. Who else did we have in here? We had a lot of people. Good night, Anti-Establishment. Good night, Colin. Good night, Arceus. Good night, Claire. Who else? I'm going through the chat as fast as I can. Good night, Callie. Good night, Beetlejuice. Anybody else? Arceus, RMJ, and anybody else in here lurking, I appreciate you as always. We will catch you guys on the next one. See you guys later. See if I can end this.